Hey everybody, so before this video starts, I was editing it and I noticed that the first part, it's not very long, I think it's maybe a minute or two, the sound is really bad. I was doing a test with a Zoom and it was for the first question, since this is a question and answer one, and yeah, so it's not the greatest. So once, it's not like that the whole way through, it's just that little piece. I feel bad about it, that's why I'm doing this. And also I'd like to thank everyone. I'm at 400 subscribers and it's all because of you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Thank you. Let's start the video. Hey everybody, it is part 2 of my questions and answers. Well, part 2 being I was going to do DP008 this week, but, somebody asked me about using this thing as a mic. I don't know if they want to do it this way, like I'm going right into my computer right now, just checking my see if it matches. It's pretty good. So I don't know what he means by using it as a mic, if he wants to use these as microphones, but we're going to look into it right now. So let's go and let me just see if I can get myself, there we are. Alright, so now if we go into settings. Now I'm running Windows 10, so it does work on Windows 10. It's cutting off a lot of the screen. Sorry about that. I'll try to fix that once I'm at the place. So let's go to system, probably sound. Where's sound? Oh, look, there it is, right there. So I went to settings and I'm in sound already. So it's got my headphone jack as my output. Micro jack is this little guy. See, it's his HD audio. You have to switch it to that. I'm currently using it as my mic 3. It's kind of neat there. So I don't know if this is what you mean. Like it works. You plug it in. You select audio device, like I showed in the previous video of setting up as an audio device, and it works. Oh, the sound is going through the H4, so I can switch it to that if I want, because I don't want anything to go through here. I don't care about that. Yeah, so that's that. So let's go back to my full screen here. All right, so if you mean from the top, let me get my little, actually give me a second. I'm going to switch to use this microphone over here, this one. Okay, just give me a second here. All right, we're back where we should be here. So let's first plug it in. I hate USBs. Okay, so it's booting up the thing. We want audio. We don't want to use PC. As you do as a PC, then it's a drive. So there we go. So now you can select how you want the wavelength to be, or you can select your connection. So USB connection, so I'm doing that one. So we go in and we wait. There we go. So now you can switch right there. You can switch if you want to use the microphones at the top, or if you want to use the lines at the bottom, line in, line out. And you just simply click here, and then you just, using your little joystick on the side, you can say I want to use the microphones or that. So I don't know if this is what you were hoping for, but that is there for you if you want to do that. So I'm hoping that's what you wanted. Let me know. Now we'll get on with the DP008 questions. Before I continue on with the DP008, on the H4, to get it to go into that audio mode, you don't even have to turn it on. You just have it off, plug it in, and it will automatically boot that little screen. Because if you turn it on, then it won't do that. So that's just an extra thing. I do have batteries in there. I don't know if you do not need batteries in it, but I do have 2 batteries in there at the moment, so it might be needed. I don't know. Sometime I can try without. So hopefully that answers it. Okay, DP008. So first question is, how do I do a loop?
a loop on my DP008. Same thing. Remember I did the looping where I took the drums and I looped them and I recorded it. Okay, want to do the same thing. So I've done a lot of the heavy lifting here already. Let's switch over to this. So here's my DP008. Try to get in there a bit better. There we go. That's not bad. See, the thing is I want you to see everything because I need everything on this. So this is, I'm using Just for a Kiss again. So what I've done is I have put the drums on tracks 1 and 2, the full drums. So if I play it, you will hear. You'll hear nothing. Nothing. Here it comes. Just try getting it level there for you. There we go. Okay, so I put the drums there. Now what I had to do was I had to find what I wanted to record. So I've done most of this, so I'm going to give you an idea of what I did. So I set the in and outs. Well, first I listened to it, so we'll go through it once more time. I shouldn't have started at the start, but here we go. And it's in 4/4. So 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's what I took. Well, that's what I tried to take. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't get really... I don't want to use that word. I didn't get really picky about it because I'm just doing this for a demonstration. But yeah, like it's a little off. It's a little off more than I would like. And if I really, really had the time, I would sit down and I would try to fine tune it like I did last time. But I don't want to do that in this video. This is just to show you how to do it. So first thing I did was I found where I wanted to start and finish. I'm going to just make this easy on myself, and I'm just going to go straight to in and out. So you go into the in and out, and you tell it where to start. And the way you do that is you would go and you would listen to it. So I'm not going to do it, but I will show you. So if I play it, I don't want to move where it is. That's the whole thing I'm getting at. 3, 4, 1. I want to hit somewhere. Well, I already have it set as 12 seconds and 20. So what I would do is I would get it set to where I want it, and I would put it so that, and then I would click in on there. So that would be the in. That would be the in part. Then I would play it, and then I would stop it again. I'd hit the out part when I want to stop. Now I've got a 12 seconds 20 F. I have no idea what F is. Probably like a millisecond or something. And then it ends at 17, on this one, 1708 milliseconds. All right, so now I can listen to it. Now this is one thing I didn't know that the way this works is you can repeat. Now it works a little differently than the DP32 and 24. It stops and then it starts again. So you're really going by your mind. You got to be like, is that right? You know, you got to sit there and go, is that right? Okay. Well, all right. So let's just say it is. Now, I've already done track 7. I'm going to track 2. So, yeah, I don't have to even touch that. I had them in the middle. They don't have to be. I had them. They should be left and right. So I've already done track 7 the way I want. I'm going to do track 2. So I don't really want to touch anything because I've already set track 7. So what we do is so I'm going to exit this. Now the thing is, you have to, as you can see, there's a little loopity there. That means it's repeating. So you got to turn that off. You can't have that on when you do this. So now you go, okay, first thing you do is set it where you want it. Where do you want it to start? So I want to start at 0 because I'm just doing this for a loop. You want to start a minute in or second in, you got to set all that yourself. That's your business. But you can do that in 2 different places. So, first thing. So click menu. Go down to track edit. So you got copy and paste. So we're going to do the same thing we did with the DP32. We're going to say copy and paste. Track, in this case, track 2. Where I have it set here, so go down, don't touch it. If you want, now you can change it. I do not want to. If you haven't got it set the way you want, change it. If you have it the way you want it, don't change it. So I'm going down. So the destination track right now says 2. I want it to be 8 because I've got to have left and right 7 and 8. So now I go down. I can now say, where do I want it to start? I want it to start at the beginning. So it is set to 0. I don't know how well you can see that. So let's see. Yes, there you go. So 0. So then go down. Copy times. I did 20 on 7, so I'm going to do 20 on 8. Execute. All right. Let's turn down the volume on 2. Let's turn up the volume on 7 and 8, since those are the 2 that I've done. Now we go back. So menu, and we hit play. Now I said it's not perfect. See, it's not perfect. But it worked. So now if I was getting really anal, as I am, I didn't want to use that word, but I did this time, I would probably, the front part of it, I would bring that, I'd lower that so that it was a little bit further away and then see if that worked. Like I said, this was only a test. This was just to see how it worked, to show you how it's done on this little machine. And there you go. So that's that one. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, let's see. Once I bounce, hold on, sorry. I have my notepad open and something popped in front of it. Once I bounced, say 1, 2, 3 onto track 4, can I record over 1, 2, 3 and add more instruments? The answer is yes. That's what bouncing is for. Same with this. You don't have to keep tracks 1 and 2 anymore because you have 7 and 8, which have your loop. You don't need to keep any of that. That's just, you're now free and clear to do whatever you want. That's why they built it that way. The last one is, do I need an SD card to import tracks? Okay, so I had confusion with this one. I'm like, well, you need an SD card to run the machine. That I can say yes. So, okay, so that was, and then he was like, no, that's not what I mean. Okay, so what he means is, do you need to take the SD card out, put it in your computer to import the tracks? The answer is no. Let me show you. So let's go back to our little guy here. So I will plug the USB in. You need a fat USB, by the way. And you need to put it in the correct direction. All right. There we go. And now, let's see, I think I have one that will let me look at the screen here. Oh, there we go, yes. Oh, what are you doing? No. I can't tell what I'm looking at. I got 20 of me. There we go. All right, so I'll do this high up so you can see it. Let's see. So there. So that's my screen here. So in the WAV files, I've already copied these. These are the original tracks for what is it called? For KISS. So I can just show you with these. So I've copied these from my, from here. Now the only thing is you have to make sure that they match. So that's one thing. Why is nothing working for me? Oh, there we go. All right. So if I go to, I have mine in CD Baby. Where's export files? Oh, that's under YouTube. Is it under? No, it's under CD Baby. Where'd it go? Huh. Alright, I don't know where it went. I thought I had it in the main directory. Either way, never mind. So, let's see if I can grab a file from here. So, okay, I'll just grab track 1 of Premonition. This is from the what's it called, from the Zoom one. So this will be my vocals. So okay, let's use that one. So now I've got it on the wave directory on the DP008. Let's go back to my screen here. There we go. So as you can see, it's connected. What I love about this is, as soon as you connect the USB, it turns on. As soon as you turn it off, it goes back. Now I will say I do like the Tascam because I have the USB plugged in all the time. I just plugged it back in right now, like the DP32, and then I can just turn on the USB when I want, which I love because then I don't have to, because I do a lot of transferring, as you can see here, and then I can do it that way. So what we'll do, now what we do is, now I got it's already on the SD card for me, so I go menu, go down to import export, import track, and we will import that one, and I'll put on track 3. It is reading the file. I don't know how long this is going to take, but as you can see, the Zoom and the DP32 are pretty much, they use similar technology. Alright, so I got it middle level here, I got it in the thing, so let's just play it, see what we get. Okay, so those are all going off now. So as you can see from the last questions, the one, why are these showing, or why are these, you're not seeing anything, why are these showing?
Sitting at home last
there
night.
We are. There I am.
Thinking about you and I.
But yeah, the question of why are they showing when the volumes are down? It does it on pretty much every Tascam I own. It'll do it on my 4-track over there, my cassette one. It's just a standard thing that it does. It's more or less to let you know that there's something on that track. So that's today's video. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you haven't, please do, and I will talk to you next Monday. Talk to you later. Bye.
Anything you want, I'll be a ghost, and you're not to hunt. I'll be anyone you need. I'll be a scout, doing this good deed.